My name is Graham. I'm living in hell, surrounded by devils. I've been an outcast since birth. My parents argue all the time, and when my dad isn't drunk and beating me up, it's usually mum that gives me all the beating. They put a poker face on in front of the police when they come due to noise complaints, which happened a lot. School isn't any better. I'm treated like crap at school, and the teachers don't do a goddamn thing about it. Out of all the problems I have, getting bullied was the worst, especially from them. Nick, Brandon and Kevin. Those three have beaten, mugged and called me names for as long as I can remember. We went from kindergarten all the way to the high school we are in now. Why haven't I transferred, you ask? Because, like I said above, my parents did not give a fuck about me. Even after I told them my problems multiple times, the school office got annoyed with my frequent visits, and I don't go there anymore since they don't want to deal with me. I'm scared to create any social pages right now because those three might torture me there. It was the same things repeated every day. Wake up, see parents who don't care, go to school, get bullied, come back, go home, be depressed about it. I always carried the pocket knife with me, and figured it was time to commit suicide and end all this. Until I met her. Her name was Samantha. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen. She just transferred here and was assigned to the seat next to me. I thought she wouldn't want to talk to a loser like me, so I didn't talk to her at first, even though I wanted to really bad. But it turns out, she would be the one to talk to me first. "Hi, I'm Sam. What's your name?" she asked. That was the first time in many years someone talked to me that way. I couldn't believe what was happening. It's Graham, but you don't want to talk to me." What was I saying? Turning down an opportunity like that? "Why not? I don't know anyone, and I want to start with you," she replied. And so, we became really close after that. We ate lunches together, told jokes, shared stories, studied for tests, and much more. She was the first one. She was the first one to reach out to me. Every now and then I caught myself tearing up. Was this reality? Was it in a dream? I pinched myself to check. She's always there beside me, smiling. We became more than friends. We loved each other. But she was the only good thing about my life. I was still getting bullied and beaten up by those three, Nick, Brandon and Kevin. It was another day of beating. They were kicking me down to the ground. I curled up trying to ease the pain that wouldn't go away. "There they are, officer! Get them!" I heard a shout from a familiar voice. It was no doubt Samantha. I heard footsteps running, eventually fading into a distance. I saw Sam's hand reaching out for me. I grabbed it and she helped me to stand on my feet. "Pieces of shit. Picking on someone as a group. It's not right," she said angrily. "Look, Sam, I know what you're trying to do," I said. "But you shouldn't get involved. I don't want to see you hurt." "I don't care, Graham. I love you, and I want to protect you," she said. And protect she did. Every time I was getting picked on or beaten up, she always came to my rescue. I honestly thought she was an angel sent to make my life better. A couple of days later, I was getting beaten up again. It was more vicious this time. They were kicking, punching, batting, and pulverizing me. "Stop that!" I heard Sam from somewhere. "Oh look, if it isn't Joan of Arc coming to the rescue," said Nick. "Stop this right now, or I'll call the police on you guys again," Sam yelled. "No you won't," replied Nick mockingly. I heard sets of movements grabbing her. I wanted to get up, but I couldn't. The pain was just too much. "Let go of me," she said, with a little fear in her voice. "We're tired of you, bitch, interrupting our little fun. We're gonna teach you a lesson you won't forget," Nick said, with an evil chuckle. My eyes weren't opening from the bruises. I heard Sam crying while Nick grunting and breathing heavily. Brandon and Kevin were smirking from what I heard. After about 10 minutes, I heard Nick stop grunting. "Did you guys get all of that?" "Yeah, we got it on camera," said Brandon. "Piece of shit. We wanted a turn. We were holding back really bad." "Doesn't matter now," said Nick. "We got the blackmail, so let's see her trying to stop us now." I heard them walking away with laughter. I could finally open my eyes now. I saw Sam crying in the corner. I got all my strength together to walk over to her. I got her in my arms. We cried together in that corner for as long as I can remember. I felt really bad and sorry for her to get hurt like that. We got up and walked home together since our houses weren't that far from each other. At the point where we had to split, we said our farewells. Sam, I'm here for you. Always remember that, I told her while holding her hands. Okay, she replied very weakly. I saw her getting farther and farther away from me. Then she turned the corner and was out of my sight. The next day, the school was in an unusual mood. Like something happened. Then there was the morning announcement. Students, we have grave news. Our friend, Samantha Helens, has committed suicide. What did I just hear? She's dead? Gone? Forever? One of the girls was whispering to another. I heard she did it because she was trying to help that loser over there. It was my fault. I brought her into my life. I was the reason she died. I was in agony all day at school. On my way home, Nick came up to me. Aw, are you hurt because she was the only way you could stand up? Did you enjoy it while I fucked your girl? I was finally at my limit. I took out my pocket knife and before he could react, I slit his throat. He fell on the ground and gagged. I took the cell phone out of his pocket and called Brandon. Yo Nick, where are you? Said Brandon over the phone. We've been waiting here for 5 minutes. Nick? Oh, he's here alright. He's bleeding out next to me, I told him. How did you get his phone and what the fuck are you talking about? Said Brandon. I suggest you come here to find out. He's losing a lot of blood. I hung up the phone and crushed it to smithereens. When they get here, I'll make them join Nick. I finally understood. Why couldn't I see this before? If I couldn't endure the tortures from the devils, all I needed to do was become the devil himself. Thanks, Samantha. You showed me exactly what I needed to do. I will bear my claws into all of those who have wronged me. All in your name.